Hi guys, it is Dr. Cody Dukes and we are back again for yet another video. Now you already know what to do. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like this video. And if you're not already, I don't know what you're waiting on, but I ask that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Now guys, I don't know if you remember this show back from the early 2000s called Pumped, but I of course do, I'm sure you do. It's a show where they basically would prank celebrities. Of course, up to this point, there were plenty of shows that were based on the concept of pranking people, but this was one of the first that looked at taking that prank concept and applying it to celebrities. And this was so intriguing because a lot of us like the concept of seeing pranks and seeing people put into situations that they normally wouldn't be put in. But it was a whole nother thing for the celebrities that we love and we follow and we support and that we're fans of, to see them put into those situations and to see their natural responses, not the response that they would give, because they, generally speaking, have to be politically correct. And the thing about this show, Punk, and why it was so interesting is because sometimes you got to see a celebrity that you maybe had a certain view of, that you maybe saw in a certain light, behave in a way that they normally would never let you see. For example, the episode with Kanye West when, he took the film and went off running, or, the episode with that guy from Scrubs where he was literally about to choke a little kid out. You got to see those celebrities and who they really were, and not just the version of themselves that they often presented in the movies or when they're on TV giving interviews and whatnot. And I just wanted to talk about this briefly this morning because, celebrities, because of who they are and because of the fact that their brand is so important to them and they have to come across in a certain way in order to maintain certain fan bases. If you think about the fact that, Brandy, once upon a time, basically faked being married because of her good girl image. Her good girl image was her brand. The fact that she would have a child out of wedlock did not match her branding that she had put out there. And so she did a whole reality show surrounding the fact that she was married when she actually wasn't married. And so it's interesting when you get to see celebrities and who they really are versus the version of themselves that they have to present, because their brand is who they are, is how they make their money, and so they work so hard to keep up that brand. But then when you finally get to see them and who they are in real life, a lot of times it ruins your perception of them. It ruins your perspective of who they are and the type of person they are. And I just want to talk about this because a lot of times we can get caught up in this, especially now that we live in, the social media era where, everybody tries to put on the best version of themselves online. In fact, there's a whole thing that influencers and people on Facebook, on Instagram, like the pictures of them that they put up, they don't actually look like that. Like they look extremely beautiful or really pretty, or even for the males, maybe even handsome. But then when you see them in real life, they don't look even remotely close to that because, they put on so many filters, or they do the right perfect angle with the right lighting to make them look a certain way. But ultimately, when people see them in real life, they're disappointed because who they've presented themselves to be and who they really are, they're not the same person. And we'll get caught up in this concept. But I just want to encourage you, because if you get caught up in this, ultimately, you'll let everyone down when they see the real version of you. But if you're always who you really are, if you're always your real authentic self, if you're always the person you present yourself to be, and not just when it's convenient to be that person, you'll never let anyone down. You'll never let yourself down. You'll never surprise anyone. You'll never get the moment where people see you and think it was all a lie. You'll always be who people think you are, and you'll always be who you are. And that's the most important thing. So be yourself, always be authentic about who you are. That's the video, guys. If you haven't done so already, I ask that you like the video, and if you're not already, I ask that you subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading 5 videos a week. That is one every single weekday. I do motivational and inspirational content with the pop culture twist, looking at things like sports and movies, anime, superheroes, cartoons, you name it. I just try to find a motivational message that I can deliver to you in a way that's easy to understand so that you can take it and use it for your daily life so that you can be successful. If that sounds like what you're trying to do, then go ahead and subscribe because this is the channel for you. Guys, how did I do? Let me know down in the comments. Give me feedbacks, give me tips, give me suggestions on topics I should cover in the future. I'll do my best to go through every single comment and get back to every single one of you guys. Guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for sticking around this long. And all I ask is that you keep coming back because I'll keep coming back with more videos just like this one. And as I always say, guys, until next time, peace.